Welcome to our presentation for the Watson Analytics Competition. My name is Devin, and I'll be taking you through our presentation on air quality index and the factors that affect it. Here's a definition of air quality index, also known as AQI, which is a quantifiable measure of air quality in a particular region. Not only does AQI kill over 3 million people a year, it also has significant adverse effects on the environment, and this is why we chose it as our topic. There are 4 components that make up AQI, but we will just be focusing on carbon monoxide and ozone. Multiple factors affect AQI, but we identified 3 that we'll be focusing on, as you can see on the slide. We'll also address social awareness and discussion of AQI. The first pollutant we'll be looking at is carbon monoxide, which is emitted from inefficient combustion engines and other sources. Now let's take a look at the dashboard. As you can see, the level of carbon monoxide has decreased throughout the country from 1998 to 2014. You can see the trends changing throughout the years by state. The next pollutant we'll cover is ozone. Ozone pollution is created when oxides of nitrogen and volatile organic compounds react in the presence of sunlight. Now let's go to the dashboard. As you can see, ozone levels have been fluctuating since 1998. During the summer months, ozone levels are higher due to longer hours of sunlight. We identified number of vehicles as a major contributor to the rise of AQI. There are significantly more private vehicles than public vehicles. Now, let's go to the dashboard. As you can see, California, Florida, and Texas are the states with the highest private and public vehicle ownership. Gross domestic product, or GDP, is the total value of goods and services in a country. The higher the GDP, the higher the level of consumption, leading to a higher AQI. Now let's go to the dashboard. As you can see, California has a high GDP, but a low AQI, while Oregon has a low GDP and a high AQI. California has a better GDP to AQI ratio than Oregon. We believe population density is one of the factors that contributes to AQI. Now let's go to the dashboard. Going clockwise, starting with the top left visualization, you can see population has been increasing over the years. In the next visual, you can see the change in urban and rural population over the years. In the last visual, the size of the box indicates the level of AQI, and the shade of blue represents the rural population. Since we have identified air quality as a huge concern, we need to understand the public's opinion and discussion on the topic. As seen in the dashboard, people have a neutral attitude towards AQI. There's been a drop from 2014 to 2016 on the prevalence of discussions about AQI. We combined the previously mentioned factors to understand the best predictor of AQI. Here's the prediction. One field is not capable of predicting AQI due to high multicollinearity between the factors, but a combination of 2 factors yields prediction strength of 64.3%. As we've seen, AQI is an important metric to judge the well-being of our environment, and there are many factors that affect AQI. Given our prediction, rural to urban migration could potentially lead to lower AQI levels in the country. Thank you.